Okay, well, I guess we'll climb up and see what's up here. What is that, a shiny? Am I tripping? That is a shiny! What the hell? I almost missed him because I didn't get close enough. Holy shit! That's a shiny Machoke! Oh shit. Okay, well, no, I'm just saying, if you haven't subscribed yet, there's your reason. There's your reason. Get that, Raz? Give me this Ultra. We just got ourselves a shiny Machoke. Mr. Lean and Green. He didn't even need it. Just get in the ball. Hey, yo, everybody. It is Voltage, and we are back for some more Pokemon Legends Arceus in anticipation of Pokemon Legends ZA dropping in just a couple of days. We're nearing the finale of this game, and so we're going to dive in to go after Avalugg here, picking up with the main story. Well, before I even talk about last time, if you're joining us for the first time, you want to binge the whole awesome playlist, click the card top of your screen. You can catch up, you can see the highlight episodes you want to, or whatever you want to do. And if you're already caught up, or you're sticking around just for the finale or whatever, thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and dive into this dialogue scene and see what it's going to take for us to face Avalugg. This is Pearl's teacher. Or not Pearl's. I don't know why I just called her Pearl, but Irida's teacher. It's just, my mind's not there, man. It's early. It's early to say that. Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalugg's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. So show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Voltage, right? One of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalugg? He's in a frenzy. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could trouble others. I would have said that he's in pain, but... Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? To quell his frenzy. Our mighty lord of the tundra, Avalugg, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalugg's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that's what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Let's start. My musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. Think you can break through? Let's do it. All right. His musculature, he sends in Mon. All right, Glalie. Well, unfortunately, he's getting diffed by my starter choice. All right, strong style flamethrower. Take it out. Also, little reminder, whatever is not beaten of the game on Wednesday, I'm going to play on Twitch. You can find that in the description down below. We're going to binge it Wednesday because the game drops midnight Thursday. So, you know, right at midnight Wednesday, you get it. So, if you're interested in seeing that, definitely make sure you tune in and follow Twitch down there. And we will finish off what's left. Now, don't worry, though. What we do on Twitch will end up being a video later on. But as we're going to be uploading ZA, mostly, we'll see exactly when that goes up. So if you want to see it live, you definitely want to check that out. Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Pause? That's a screenshot. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's all right. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Voltage, but I'll vouch for him. Then if you insist on quelling Avalugg's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means you need Braviary. Long story short, you've got to seek out a young lady named Sabi. Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean. Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearl Clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalugg's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're gonna have to approach by air, with Braviary's help. Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalugg's legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it to within 6 feet of the top. Might makes right, or at least height. Wow. And about Savi. How do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head towards Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Sabi! She's right over there. My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabi, but why would she be up there? Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Okay. I gotta climb up here? He can't climb any ice, huh? Even this? Nope. Yeah, we go up the back way. Okay. Sabi, what's up with you? Hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Voltage. Pleasure's all mine. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're going to be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalugg's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Braviary. Wow. She's going to make me run all over this tundra in this cold to catch her for her help right now. Do you see what I'm wearing, big dog? Or I guess little dog in her case. All right, now I got to catch up to her all the way over there. God damn. Found her the first time up on this mountain. Voltage! You made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me? Or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? You might be. I don't know. No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop is our merry chase, or of our merry chase, is Snow Point Temple. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you? Or am I bored? Let's go, Braviary. And they're gone. I love Pokemon cutscenes. Black screen and sounds. W budget. Now I gotta go all the way to the temple. Well, here we go. I fell off the mountain and died. What items did I just lose, dude? 2 Stardust, my medicine, a number of berries. Oh, not really that bad looking at this, but... Wow. No, the 2 max revives hurt a bit. Okay, well, just shattered my legs. Hope somebody returns that. No one returned my first one, though. Yeah, if anybody who watches this, I need you to, like, boot up your game and, like, get my satchel back. I got robbed. This is somewhat new, this Pearl Clan spot. There's also Heart's Crag, technically. I may as well look real quick, because I didn't, like, fully show that last time. There's, like, this area across the water. Right here. Was there anything of interest right over here? Can I, like, jump, please? Thank you. Apom. Oh, Curlia, who's already done those, so I don't really need that. You're okay, Curlia. I already got you. A Gardevoir? That's a new one. Okay, there was something special here. Alright, let's throw one of my 2 Razzes over there. Oh, come on, man! I got only 1 raspberry left. Dude, Curlia. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a great ball at her so we can get rid of her. Because she's being a little too nosy and alerting people to my presence, and we don't need that. Get caught. Apom, I need you to move, big dog. And then it busted out. Okay, whatever. It's not looking now. Alright, raspberry. Are you attacking me? Dog. Curlia. Then she threw that and ran. Alright. Where did Gardevoir go? Oh, right here. Last raspberry, make it count. Get these Ultra Balls, or I really want Gigaton. There we go. Alright, Gardevoir. What? Huh? Huh? What alerted her? I'm lost. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna battle her, whatever. I already had to go over to camp anyway. Come here. I genuinely don't know what alerted Gardevoir to my presence. Was it because I stepped on a rock? That thing is huge, too. Holy. Alright, strong style Hex. Get some damage going. Okay, good. Agile Thunder. That still hurt. And I got parried by that. I'm supposed to have a less chance. And then recover? Are you serious? Now I got a strong style again. I hate that they can recover. Oh, you're down. Are you serious? Strong style recover, and then I'm going to get down. I need the damage. And I'm paralyzed. Oh my gosh. And I get cured right after that. Great. Level 70 now has 0 damage. I'm running, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? Oh my gosh. That Curlia needs to piss off. And Ambipom being nosy. Gardevoir watching over there. And then it saw me again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be a pain. Can y'all stop seeing me, please? Okay, now. Oh my god. I'm in grass, I swear. Arc! Okay. So I got over here right behind it. Somehow it doesn't see me. I don't even know how I got alerted the first time. Genuinely. Just turn around. Why does it detect me? Whatever. Let's just hope the Ultra Ball is good enough. Of course not. Okay. I don't know. I must be super sensitive, like, because it's a Gardevoir. It just must be sensitive to hearing me, because I genuinely just don't know how it hears me most of this time. I don't. And now I don't have any raspberries to make this easier on me. Okay, don't step on anything with height. Okay, see, now I'm in perfectly open area, right? So there's no way it should hear me. If it hears me now, that's because of something it can do. See? It can detect you. That's why it keeps turning around. It can detect you coming, so I can't use Gigaton. I have to use Ultra. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep this up till I catch it. I got it. Okay. Two of those Ultra Balls, and it's caught, man. Holy. Gardevoir was being annoying. Caught, got an agile style move off of it. I can train it up. There we go. That's fine. All right. Well, that's what this last area had to look at, which was cool and all, but I think I'm ready to get out of here now. That Gardevoir is pissing me off. I need to get out this water. Okay, thank you. I want to get this. I need to find more raspberries wherever they are. Alright, now let's go back over to the pro. What was it, dude? It just fell into the water. Raspberries. Okay, I thought so. Damn. Get rid of the snowballs. Thank you. All right, 3 razzes. That would have been nice before this. I've noticed there do tend to be raspberries around where the Pokemon, where alpha Pokemon are. Basically, as much as I would love to catch you, big dog, you're kind of annoying. At some point it'll happen, or it won't. Whatever. All right, Pearl Clan, what's up? Even Irida must have her doubts about how best to lead the Pearl Clan. Okay. This is where they live, huh? Oh, there's some kids playing over here. It's hard gathering food out in these parts. Not much to find in the first place, I guess. When a fiery Pokemon sits next to you, its flames get you all cozy and warm. I heard there's a place called the World's End. Where is that? I don't know. Probably where the space-time rift is, I guess. Cleavor and the other noble Pokemon watch over and protect us humans, while Pokemon like Ursaluna let us ride them and take us far and wide across Hisui. But did you know that these Pokemon are all descendants of the 10 companions of the ancient hero of legend? That's pretty cool. What about you? Maybe I should go trade for some tools at one of the Galaxy Team's base camps. Their handiwork is something else. Oh, look, that's Alder's ancestor, whoever that is. And then, I'm not sure whose ancestor this is, though. It would sure feel a lot cheerier around here if not for our ongoing feud with the Diamond Clan. Young Irida started training to become the clan leader when she was barely out of infancy. She's never had anyone her age to play with. That's a shame. Nice to find these spots, though. Almost refreshing in a way to find a settlement of people, because it's so rare, you know? They say Almighty Sinnoh watches over us from somewhere beyond the skies. What about here? I remember a girl with a Krogunk. She said, all the Pearl Clan does is sit around and watch over boring old places. And then she ran off into the wilds. I wonder what she's doing now. That's probably one of the sisters. It's a real pain getting hold of materials here in the Icelands. We have to buy almost everything from the Ginkgo Guild. Irida is serious to a fault, but well, she was chosen as our clan leader very young after all. I think it would have been fine to entrust Polina with that role for a little while. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder why she was chosen so young. I think maybe they mentioned a little bit here and there over time. Over on this side, anyone of interest? Ingo's unbelievably good at battling with Pokemon, don't you think? I mean, it's like his knowledge about Pokemon's on a completely different level. Some Pokemon can actually be very affectionate toward humans. They live and grow together with us, and even protect us from wild Pokemon. After journeying to Hisui from across the sea, our ancestors met Almighty Sinnoh in this place. That's why the Pearl Clan decided on this location for our new home. That is cool to think they met Almighty Sinnoh here and lived here. That is really sick. Oh, Machop. Almighty Sinnoh created the world. Space was then born from that creation. Sure, that makes sense. But isn't that more like imagining he also made time? But alright. Further up here. Though Lord Avalugg may not move about much, he keeps the wild Pokemon in check and watches over the safety of our settlement. Oh, look, little Bergmite, or I think it's his name, something like that. Irida was so young when her mother left us. The poor girl can't even recall her mother's face. Perhaps that's why she adores Polina so much. Oh, that's sad. With love in your heart for Almighty Sinnoh and with your dear ones close at hand, you can live just about anywhere. This is one of the Pearl Clan's teachings. That's why we live out here in the ice for some reason. When there's a whole other land out there we could live in. And then further up this way, what is up here? Some people who talk. Oh, they got their own hot spring. And some Piloswine live here. That's nice. Okay, and then even we in the Pearl Clan might start moving to new areas if our clan gets bigger. If only the founders of our clan had met Almighty Sinnoh somewhere a bit more safe or warm. I'm sure many of us could have lived longer. Oh, a lot of them have died living out here? Yo, we gotta get with the times, man. I get that the culture's important, but why everybody getting slimed? The Snow Point Temple is right here beside it. Didn't even notice this way led up there. Well, let me get to the top again. We made it to the Snow Point Temple. I can't even get in this way with Caesar. Thank you. I'm about to say, too big. All right, here we are. Hi again, Voltage. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question here is, am I really having fun with you? Or am I bored? Same real question again. Okay. I heard what Warden Sabi said. If you have Warden Sabi's approval to enter, then by all means, do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzles won't get very far within. I've heard that trick is to pay attention to which way, or I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of patterns on their chests too. Do not tell me we're about to do Braille. Do not tell me that. What awaits us in here then? Like I said, just don't be Braille. Damn, it is huge inside of here. Okay. And there's the Reggie statues. Always fire. Okay. So it says, oh, there's Pokemon too. All right. So it depends. I didn't even heal my partner. I'm gonna have to use another one. The way the statues are facing. It has an ice pattern. Can't go through here. But they're facing left, right. This one's facing this way. This is Regigigas. A Zubat too. Well, some were facing this way, so I guess I'll go try down here. I can't ride either. Okay. What is this? Okay, well, this is a dead end. Well, there was another way over here. Zubat, you watch out, big dog. What's up this way? Is there another dead end? No, there's a way. This looked like it was sticking out for a reason. No, okay. Alright, then up the stairs. Huh, there's like typing patterns on it. Oh yeah, like Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel. Okay. They are facing this way. Wait, do they want a type to hit? Hold on, like rock? No. Well, I have a rock type. And a steel type, it's not ice. Rock? He doesn't do anything there. Or do I just have to have all three? Alright, we're gonna investigate the door. Okay, maybe I should start there. There are 3 panels fitted into the door, and each panel has a pattern carved into it. There are faint traces of the words carved on the door as well. Whither the statues gaze. Which one I passed first? The order? It was... Rock, Ice, Steel. Ice? Steel? No, it didn't work. Okay, I misremembered. It's rock, steel, ice. Okay, I was close. Rock, steel, ice. There we go. And we can go further in. Okay. There's the order of the statues are behind us. That makes sense. Okay. And then the way the statues are facing. So over this way. That's ice. Rock. Steel. Ice, rock, steel. And then ice again. Ice, rock, steel, ice. So should I do rock, steel, ice again? Maybe it's in 4. So I'll do ice, rock, steel. There we go. Ice. What? There were 5? Okay, there were 5. There's another one over here. Last one's rock. Okay. Ice, rock, steel, ice, rock. That must be it. Let's try it again. Ice, rock, steel, ice, rock. Okay, then it's reverse. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. There it is. Okay. That one goes first. The one in front of the door is last. Alright, further inside we go. And here they're pointing to one. Okay, they're all around here. Ice, rock. Well, what's over here? It's in the way they're pointing. I see. Okay, I see. It points to this order. 1, 2, that's third, 4, 5. So it's ice, rock, ice. Ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Okay. Ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Another one? Around this corner. Okay, so it's steel, ice, rock, steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Oh, I forgot already. Hold on, damn it. Hold on. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. There we go. Okay. That was a little bit tougher to remember. That one had me for a minute. Okay, up to the top floor. Curlia? Gallade! Okay, whoa. We can knock out the Curlia. Well, you know what? That one's not agitated. Give me the wing ball. Let's try and sneak the Curlia. If we can just catch out the way, we can go for the Gallade. There we go. Alright. Then we got 3 Razzes. Alright, then Gigaton. Does he also have the Gardevoir effect? Doesn't seem like it. And then a Ralts respawns? Okay, this gotta work. Nice! Alright, Gallade is caught. Sick. We got Gardevoir and Gallade now back to back. And we got an alpha bonus points. Okay, we can farm him up pretty easy. Alright, that was dope. I thought we were gonna have a little bit more trouble than that. So we'll take it. Curly, watch out. Ain't about you right now. I'm good. And around the corner, and here we are. We have made it. Okay. There, I made it to the top of your temple. I guess I've been caught. So we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Well, however the future turns out, flying with Braviary isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. Gonna take us on? Yep. Even without my starter, I'll do it. Now get ready, because here come Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire. All 3 of them. Go! Whoa, she has insane taste, yo. W Sabi. my new favorite character in the game. Those are like 3 of my goats. If I like in my Sinomon, those are like all S tiers, dude. Holy hell. W taste. I'm about to get eradicated by Magmortar, dude. Please don't. They're just waiting to jump me. All right, this is crazy. Can I agile? That won't make a difference. Well, I can still do a normal, and then we'll Iron Head after that. Okay. And then Iron Head. At least try to do what we can to him. Okay. Magmortar, you want to miss? Oh, wow. Para? That's toxic. This jumping is insane, dude. Scizor, rest in peace. That jumping was crazy. All right, Vaporeon, let's go. Low-key, my Rhyperior kind of dogs everything here. Let's talk about it. Whoa, outsped. Vaporeon, whoa. They all got another turn on me? How? Vaporeon's that slow? All right, we need to hit that Aqua Tail. I can do an agile baby doll. I need the points. And then I need to land this Aqua Tail. There we go. 1 down. Okay. Oh, Vaporeon. All right, let's try and get some Sylveon action in here too. They use Baby Doll Eyes and Fairy Wing. Oh. All right, Baby Doll Eyes. Switch opponents. No matter what. Damn, we'll still agile it though. I need these Sylveon points. My gosh. Then Fairy Wind. I think we're already farming Agile style fine enough, so Fairy Wind. Okay. We are gonna go down. It misses. Okay, we get another Fairy Wind off. We can do another Agile Baby Doll Eyes too, and then we can Fairy Wind again. We're moving a little bit. All right, Sylveon. There we go. Poison Gas is tough. And Thunder Punch downs us. Okay, then we will let Rhyperior come out and cook. Let's go Rhyperior, big dog. Let's go for Magmortar next. And we will use Strong Style Rock Slide. Goodbye. Low kick on that Electivire is going to hurt, though. No, it goes for Thunder Wave instead. And Thunder Punch, which it can't hit anything. All right, and then we will do a Strong Style Rock Slide again and get this win. Lots of Pokedex progress and a W bastard. Goodbye, Electivire. Battle decided. Good levels for you, or a good A level for you. That still wasn't a sentence. A good level, goodness. Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You've won all our games so far. But Braviary still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. Okay, well, I hope they don't want to battle, but hopefully Rhyperior can carry it. Here we go. Here all the way at the roof. They really did do a nice job with Snow Point Temple. It feels like a great dungeon. I mean, well, I guess it wasn't the best dungeon, but it feels like a good temple. You know, like a lot, like as big as you would expect it to. And the right atmosphere. Very, very low-key kind of ugly, though. All right, Braviary. Why not test out Voltage's strength for yourself? I got 2 mod, but they both counter Braviary. All right, Braviary, let's go. Rhyperior. It is stronger than us. Hurricane. Damn. All right, strong style, rock slide. Here it comes. And it's down in 1 shot. There you go, Braviary. Are you happy? I can't believe Braviary lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye. Wait. I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute. What is that thing on her neck? Is that like a Gigantamax band or a Dynamax band? Is she also from Galar? I know she looks just like someone. I feel like it's from Scarlet and Violet though, if I'm not misremembering, but I have to double check who she's the ancestor of. Braviary opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. And we got the Sky Plate. Looking good, looking good. Thanks, Sabi. Sure. Having Voltage to fly around with should be fun for Braviary. Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is Almighty Sinnoh's anger? Or do you think this is a trial it's putting to us? If it is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy and we quell the last noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you. Not one of us who've been living here in Hisui for ages now. How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman. Hush, Sabi. I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet Almighty Sinnoh himself. The question is, does listening to Adaman fascinate you or bore you to tears? Anyway, Voltage, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. If you jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere. But don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you need a Braviary in the first place, right? Yup, let's go get the Eternal Ice. Avalugg's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. You now call Braviary. Okay, sick. We see different places of Hisui, and then we can go from any height and summon him in a flash. That's sick. So I just fall, and Braviary's out. That's sick. Oh, we're gliding. We're not riding on top like I would expect, but I mean, it makes sense. Pretty cool. But if he drops me, it is over. So I just drop where I want to go? Okay, that's not crazy. Oh, he also died, but why? Okay, that's cool. And then we gotta get to the top this way. But he can't go up. Interesting that he can't fly upward, but he can dash. Huh. But here's the Eternal Ice. He's cool, though. Alright, let's investigate. Just gotta grab some of this. I did not mean to crouch down. The Arc phone is beeping. We got a piece of Eternal Ice. Alright, nice. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avalugg. This ice is said to be fragments of an ancient Avalugg that lived long ago. This is fragments of his ancestor? What? Who wrote this lore? He's a what is that thing called? Dude, I forgot. A cannibal. There we go. How do you get up here? At last, this summon is conquered. And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? You gave me the eternal ice. I do have to respect the effort you've put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Okay, so first off, I didn't really talk about this before, but let's talk about his facial hair and how that is ugly as hell. And then we can also talk about how he has his chest hair carved into the symbol. Is that what that is? Now, don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. Wow, he really did jump off. Now we gotta head to Ice Peak Arena. See you guys there. Here we are. What's up, Machoke? Oh, homie's over here? Volo. Why, if it isn't Voltage. What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Absolutely. I don't really think it's gossip talking about Avalugg, but sure. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes? The fifth of Hisui's nobles. That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes. According to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Damn! Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena. Well, yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Good luck not dying. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, let's go. Oh, you can rise up a little bit. I not mean to... Oh, I was diving an accident. You can dash. Okay, well, I guess we're not flying up there. Oh, boy. Do I need to go heal first, though? I probably do. I may as well teleport, because I can come back, right? No? Not yet, I can't. Okay, well, let's talk to him first. So, we are to quell Avalugg, as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some balms using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. W. Garrick? And there you have it! If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. Maybe later. I need to go heal first. Alright, well, I'm going to use this team. Let's see how they're looking right now. We'll do it alphabetically real fast. So we got Rhyperior. How are you doing on points? There he is. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. He's done. Although I do still want him for this. Scizor, I want you too. But you're not done yet. Raichu, nowhere close. I still need to use more Thunders. I need Agile Iron Tail, but that's going to be useful here. Sylveon, 2, 4, 6. We got 8 right now. Okay, we can still bring him along. And then Vaporeon. who's not really... Yeah, they're going to be okay here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're done. So I might get the new one from Vaporeon done. And then chronologically, who would be next, though? After that. After this group. That would be... Did Magby Abomasnow? He's not really doing much of anything. Well, no, he's got the grass moves. Okay, we can grab the Abomasnow. We did not grab an Alpha yet, surprisingly, but we can grab one of the Abomasnow and bring them in place of Vaporeon, and that'll be good. I can teleport here now, so let me go back to camp, grab what I need, and then we'll do this. All right, we're ready now. Let's go, Sylveon. You're going to lead us first. Yep, I know. Let's go. We got to fight him, so let's do this. Versus Avalugg. Oh, sick cutscene. That was some aura right there. This is a really cool cutscene. Okay. Holy shit! That dude is insane! He is actually massive. What the fuck? Okay, wait, what? I gotta stay from here? Oh my god, okay. How do I dodge these? Dodge at the right timing? They're not really hitting? Crap, don't hit me. Oh, under me! Oh, oh crap! Ooh. Which ones are next? He does have in-betweens. What the? Oh, okay. Don't know how we dodged that, but okay. Alright, let's go, Pokemon. Sylveon. Damn, he's insane, though. Talk about aura. Alright, let's go. The Agile won't work, but we can take one hit, I think. Especially if we keep a fit. Alright, so it doesn't matter. We're just Baby Doll Eyes. Okay, opposite stats lowered with no sound for some reason. Mountain Gale, new signature. We survive it. Then Fairy Wind. A little bit of damage. And there you go, Sylveon. There's your points. Alright, then we want to do Raichu's Iron Tail. Yes. Alright, Agile style. Iron Tail. I got 3 turns on him that fast. Okay. And then again. Agile Iron Tail. And he's down. Bombs, bombs, bombs. What's the next move? What's he doing? Snowballs again. Okay. I accidentally went into it. I'm too close to the edge. I'm gonna get cooked. And the icicles. Oh crap! Oh! That okay? That's an after effect. Oh boy. Ooh! 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 Crap! Don't hit me. I'm low. Oh god. Oh, and I hit the ice. All right. Well, first one, final one is the first one I actually lost against, and it says send in a Pokemon. Damn. Okay. Well, Avalugg really is strong. Yeah. Let's try again. Wait, continue battle. Restart. Continue or admit defeat. What is continue? Keep my progress. Yeah. I mean, what? It's gonna start me injured. Is that the cost? Why would I not continue? Or is it getting new mon? Okay. Well, let's start from here. Okay. This is the one that stumped me, so let's just not waste health here. Okay. focus on dodging for a minute. Okay. We can't dodge to the ice. Oh, crap! Okay, stay where we are. Oh, crap! I'm messing up my timing? Oh, gosh. Okay. Here we go. Alright, Pokemon. Sylveon is up again? Okay. I guess it healed my Mon. Okay, well, let's back up. Agile, Baby Doll Eyes again. Okay. Maybe I'm just too far to hear the debuff sound. It misses. That's good for us. Fairy Wind. And then Fairy Wind again. Alright. Mountain Gale. Then Fairy Wind again. We can just keep using it. This has got to have us complete. Yep, sure is. Okay, nice. Throw some bombs. You're still going to go down even if you start healing. There we go. That's the win. Did take us a retry, though. Kind of crazy. Goodbye, Avalugg. He's back to normal. There he is. Hisuian Avalugg. Nice EXP for everyone. Sure. Look at him. You're free. Icicle Plate from Avalugg. Garrick, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avalugg quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. Is this Voltage boy some kind of monster in disguise? He's no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Voltage. Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he's feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Irida. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Voltage has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull that off, Voltage. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Voltage. Indeed, we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Komodo a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. And that is that. We'll check these one out soon, too. I didn't get to use a Bomb of Snow. We have done it. Subscribe if you enjoyed that final Frenzied Noble face-off, but we're not quite done yet. We are going to go turn this mission in. I usually start working on the Pokedex after this and get caught up and all that stuff. I won't do that yet. I am going to prioritize the plot and missions right now, and I'll finish up Pokedex stuff mostly on stream, what's left, and try to get that full clear. But for right now, I do want to focus on getting the, yeah, go report this, on getting through the story, given that we're 2 days away from the game. So I'm going to focus on the story and the side quest, and then we'll do some more Pokedex stuff and all that, you know. Your Pokemon catching effort, he's already said this, why am I reading this? Lots of Mon from here. 36k we will take. Lots of that. How about points? We haven't gotten a ton, but a few good ones. 2,890, we'll take it. Still a ways off from 10, but we'll get there. Yep, time to go report on Lord Avalugg. All right, Commander Kamado, what do you have to say that we've cleared the final one? Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hands of our mysterious Rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. He's actually smiling. Go nourish yourself with the wildflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Slumbering Lord of the Tundra, complete. And to the wallflower we go. I almost hate the music for this part. I started to realize it. Thanks for this nice, sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if voltage hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that mean voltage will be stranded here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Voltage. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokedex. That's right. We'll get it done, with Voltage in the lead and me as the Valent assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akari. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. Alright, and that's where it closes for the night. I expect now that they're all done, big things are coming. We should be approaching finale level stuff here. It's going to be huge. It's going to be hype. I can tell you right now, I'm ready. And there's instantly an explosion. Okay. An explosion or a roar or something. Are we going to react to this or? There it is. Disaster looming. And that's where we're going to end things for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We're aiming for 2,000 subscribers as our next big goal. And would love more of you to join the Voltage crew. Help us hit that. Check out the channel memberships. If you got a favorite Pokemon here, like one of these that you want to have nicknamed across every game, reserved for just use. If your favorite is Scizor, you become a channel member at the lowest tier. Choose the nickname. Every game I play. Pokerogue, this one, ZA, ROM hacks will be reserved for you, and you can enjoy that all you want. And there's other benefits too if you're crazy enough to support the channel even further. Do not forget, while you're down there in the description, to check out the Discord and Twitch links. Like I said, we will be streaming this game the day that ZA is going to come out. We are going to be streaming it, so it's going to be pretty fire. And then, yeah, then we'll go from there. So I think it's going to be a pretty fun time, all things considered. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. And there's other series down there like Digimon Story Time Stranger, as well as others that you will definitely enjoy if you want to go binge those as well. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the biggest episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus we have played yet. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as me. And thank you so much for watching. Voltage.